Okay, so I think I am recording now, which I really hope I am, because I'm about to ramble on for 30 minutes about my life. So get ready for that. So as you see, I recently dyed my hair black. In my last YouTube video, I think I had it red, which reminds me, this is going on my YouTube channel, and I'll probably delete the other ones to start completely fresh and new and everything like that on my YouTube channel for the new year. New me. I'm like so cringy, I'm gonna kill myself. Okay, so I tried to record this for like about 10 minutes now, and I've been laughing every time I turn on the camera. And I just filmed for 23 minutes and my battery died, and I don't edit, so I'm gonna have to start all over. So if you hear my cat in the background, she's in heat. She's trying to climb on my wall. She thinks she's Spider-Man, I don't know. My dog's over here, makes a lot of noise. And my dad's asleep and it's currently almost midnight. That's how my life's going. And there's an ad in the background. I love my life. Okay, so I'm here in my pajamas to have some midnight chats with you guys. Oh my gosh, should I make that a series on my channel? I'm so excited now. I'm filming on my new Canon camera and I can't stop talking. Oh my god, I love it. And I love you guys. I'm gonna cry. Okay. So, this, I got the, like, from Tana Mojo, like, this thing from Tana Mojo. She, posted a video about her talking about her sexuality and her breakups and relationships and blah, blah, blah. And it was a really good video. I love Tana Mojo. Go check out her channel. I don't even have to link it down below. Just search up her name. Watch all her videos. Like, she is amazing. She is awesome, like she's everything I'm not, which is everything, if that makes sense. But, so that's what I will be talking about in this, video for the new year. To start fresh and clean slate, clean everything. I was thinking about doing this on my Instagram too, but a bunch of y'all voted not to delete all my pictures, to not start fresh, just create a new theme and go off with that. So that is exactly what I did. But for my YouTube channel, I will probably be deleting all my videos and start fresh and clean with this one. So I will be talking about my breakups and relationships, single, taken, like all that. The questions I get mostly on a daily basis in my DMs from old men who I have to eventually block. So, currently, right now, actually, for my whole life, I will probably be straight. My mom knows, my grandma knows, my sisters know, everyone knows I'm completely boy crazy, like, completely boy crazy. Like, my friends know I'm boy crazy. I can't say that enough. I posted a picture of me and my best friend, Jacqueline, and the caption said, I still have so many pictures of me and my ex in my phone. And I got lots of DMs asking me, like, oh my god, your last, like, asking me if Jacqueline was my ex, and your last relationship was with a girl, like, what, I didn't know you were bi, I didn't know you were gay, blah, blah, blah. Just telling y'all right now, I'm not bi, nor am I gay. I have friends that are, so I completely support it, but me, I'm straight. Just to let y'all know. So that's out of the way. Now with relationships, I'm not going to go into very much detail with any of them, just how they are and how I'm usually like involved in all these crappy relationships and all of that. When I'm 17 and I have legit probably my whole life ahead of me, hopefully, knock on wood, that nothing bad happens to me before I really have to go. Oh my god, that's so deep. But so I guess relationships, I am currently single. I'm not really talking to anyone. I say not really, but I'm not talking to anyone. All I really need is my friends. I love them so much. They are all I really need. My friends, my pets. Oh my god, I'm such a lonely girl. I don't really care though. Y'all can say what y'all want. I don't really need a relationship. I'm not that girl. I'm not that girl anymore who needs a man in her life to be happy. Like, it's just not me. Like, I'd rather be happy and single than unhappy and in a relationship, if that makes sense. Like, I'd rather be doing me, like living my life with my friends and my family and my social media, which I am obsessed with, than be in this relationships where there are so many guidelines. Like, I can't be friends with certain people. I can't have any guy friends. Like, I have to text all the time, although I'm perfectly fine with texting my boyfriend all the time when I had one, when I get one. Like, I'm perfectly fine with that, but just not someone who wants me on a leash, I guess, which is going into my relationship with D. If you go to my school, if you know me, you'll know who this is, obviously, because y'all know me, y'all know him. But if you don't need to know his name. So this is a long relationship, and I was gonna create a whole video on this relationship when I was back in Arizona with my mom for the summer, and I decided not to because he really just doesn't deserve that much attention, I guess. And just it's whatever. And so I'm gonna talk about it recently rather than like in the past, like January and last year, like the beginning of last year. I'm not gonna talk about all that stuff that went down because that's behind me. I'm not really bothered with that. All those people, like, they don't mean nothing to me no more. So I'm gonna talk about right now. So me and D were dating back in January of 2018, and we were off and on. But like I said, that's in the past. So we started dating again. We started talking again in September. We started dating again in October. Our date was the same date as my close friend, again, not my best friend anymore, my close friend and her boyfriend. A relationship started the same day ours did, so it was kind of like weird like that. Like, that's what a coincidence. But she still has a relationship. I don't, which I'm completely fine with, because like I said, I don't need me a man to be happy. I'm happy all by myself with my friends. But we were dating in October 29th, 2018, and we started dating again. And right from the get-go, like, everyone knew it was a toxic relationship. Everyone judged me for getting back with him. I didn't really care because I have very strong feelings for him. Do I anymore? No. I'm like, we're getting into that in a minute though. So again, we were off and on. We started dating in October, and I guess I got to the point where I was so tired, but not tired at all, if that makes any sense. Like, Jacqueline, my best friend, said I was emotionally tired because I would go to sleep. And I'm not saying this is because of D, like, it's because of anything, like school, D, friends, like old friends, like anything really, I guess, made me emotionally tired, that I would be so tired but I couldn't fall asleep. But when I did fall asleep, like, I would wake up in my usual time, 7 o'clock, but not want to get up. I would go to sleep for hours and hours, where I would be waking up at noon and 1 o'clock, which, if you know me, that is so not like me. Like, I wake up at 7 on a Saturday and Sunday and can't go back to sleep. But now I wake up at like midnight, noon and 1, and am still so tired. Like, Jacqueline said I'm emotionally tired, which I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if that's true about me. But yeah. But like I said, not because of D, it's because of really anything in my life can cause it. But I think this really pushed it to where I am now. And so we were off and on, and we were off and on, and I finally said, like, I'm done with this relationship. I can't do it anymore. And my friend Jessica was like, okay, good for you, like, okay, block him, blah blah blah. And I ended up blocking him, but like, I still had his number, and so I would text him his number, and then we eventually got back together. And every time we broke up, it was his fault that we broke up. Every time that we got back together, it was his fault that we got back together. So nothing was really on my choice, which this is where it got me going. Like, the last time we started dating, we got back together in December, but we still kept our October date because, like, we only broke up for like a couple of days, and we just didn't really count the breakup. So we started back again in December, and it was a wild ride with him, but I'm completely done now. But and then I posted on my Instagram, on my Finstagram, which is like the only account I let only people from my school follow because I trust them, some of them. If I don't like you, you're not gonna get accepted, but yeah. And I posted a picture of just randomly, like a random picture of me saying I'm tired of texting first. Like if this is a one-sided relationship, then I'm done, all this stuff. And I didn't tag him, like it was supposed to be for him, but it was also supposed to be my friends. Like if you're my friend and you haven't texted me all break, best believe I'm not going to be talking to you when the break's over, because you didn't care about me when the break was going on. Like that's just how it is. And so, it was meant for him, but also my other friends who followed that account. And I blocked him. Like 2 days after I posted that, he still hasn't texted me back. I haven't texted him because I was serious about it. Like I wasn't texting him first. I was done. And he ended up texting me 2 days later. Hey babe, like did you block me? Because I blocked him on my Instagram. Like all 3 of my accounts. I have a photography account, Finsta, and my main account. And I blocked him on all 3 of them. And he texted me on my number, which we hardly text on number anymore. We usually text on Facebook. Like that's where all of our messages are, memories and everything. And he was like, babe, did you block me? Like what's going on? I was like, yeah, I did block you. And before he texted me that, I was talking to his friend, which is not really my friend anymore. Like we don't really talk anymore. I mean, I still got him whenever, he got me whenever, like that kind of relationship. I don't really count us as friends anymore. But yeah, I was texting him and I was like, hey, I don't really remember how the text went, but he was like, hey, or I said, hey, is like he okay, is blah blah blah, because I didn't want to text him, because like I didn't want to show that I cared, I guess, because if you don't care about me, I'm not going to show you that I care about you. And he said, yeah, he's been done with you for a long time. And I was like, oh really? Interesting. And I wasn't sad about it. Like I was about to bawl my eyes out. No, I was like mad. I was like, you over here wasting my time when I could be off with someone better. Like, okay, cool. So I was like, yeah, because I mean, according to your friend, who is supposed to be your friend, just ratted you out. Like yesterday he said that you never even really liked me, blah blah blah, that you were just using me and all this stuff. That you never had feelings for me, and he texted me back with a stupid excuse, which he sent me a video to back up the excuse, so I guess it was still true, but we'll get into that in a minute. So he texted me like this video of this guy high, like he was high, and he was like, nah, he was high, like he didn't know what he was texting. I was like, then why is he texting me when he's high? Like you should have taken his phone away, you should have known better. Like I was gonna find out sooner or later, blah blah blah. Like I was going crazy, I was wild, and like I was going off on him. Like I wasn't giving him room to really type or text. Like we weren't face to face, like type or text. And I texted this friend after me and Dee were done texting and everything. I was like, hey, did you mean what you said when you said that Daniel has been done with me for a long time? And I know I just said his name because I don't really care anymore. Like, you can go look him up or whatever. I'm done. Like, he could find this video. He could be mad that I posted it. He could, whatever. I don't really care anymore. I mean, he shouldn't be mad because apparently to him, he didn't do anything wrong. So why are you mad if you didn't do anything wrong? Like, it just makes no sense, right? So if you didn't do anything wrong, don't be mad that I posted this video with your name in it. So, I was like, hey, did you mean what you said when you said that he never really had feelings for me, or he never, like, he's been done with me for a while? And this was the next morning. Like, he had enough, like, he wasn't high or anything. I don't think he was high. Like, he wasn't high. And he was like, yes, I meant it when I said it. I was like, okay, thank you. And so I texted D back, and I was like, see, like, he just told me right now that you've been done with me for a long time. And then he got all offensive and everything like that. Like, he started making me look like the bad guy, and I didn't even do nothing. Like, he did everything. He was the one, like, I was on a leash to him, and I always came back to him because I thought that's, like, what he wanted. But I was talking to his sister, and that is just what he wanted. He wanted me to be on a leash. I got a text message. He wanted me to be on a leash for him because when no one else loved him, like, there was always me. He always knew that I was the person that he would come back to. But that's not the case anymore. I deleted his number. We have no more memories. I deleted our messages, everything. Like, I'm completely done. Like, when I say new year, new me, I mean new year, new me. Like, I'm done with, like, the fake people. the fake relationships. Like, if you don't mess with me, I don't mess with you. Like, I'm done with the drama. I'm done with everything. Like, I'm 17 years old, about to be 18 this year. Like, I'm like ready to grow up finally. Oh my god, this sounds so cheesy or whatever, but I'm really ready to like grow up and everything. Like, I'm about to be a senior. Like, this is my last semester before I become a senior. Like, I'm really done. Like, I'm about to graduate. I don't need him in my life. Like, why is he so messing around with a high schooler? I'm 17, he's 20, almost 21. In 4 months he would be 21. So I don't know why he's messing around with high schoolers. Not only a high schooler, but he used to mess around with a girl younger than me. Like, I think she's a sophomore. And me and her are friends, and she has a boyfriend, but I still don't trust her. Like, I don't trust her. And now that me and D are done, like, I don't trust her, but she can have all the power to her, even though she has a boyfriend. Like, she has all the power to her. But that was one relationship that was complete crap in 2018, and I'm looking for a full year relationship in 2019, something that lasts long. If I don't get anything in 2019, there's always 2020. Yeah. But another crappy relationship in 2018 was my ex, Gabriel. But he goes by the name Alex, which is really stupid. Sorry to tell you. I didn't know what to call him, that's why it took me a while to think. But Alex, he just lied about everything, and it was a crappy relationship. I dated him before I dated D. Well, before I got back together with D. And so he is a senior at our school, which I don't even think he's a senior, because I'll get into that in a minute. But I met him through, God, I don't really know how I met him. Oh, I met him through my friend Jason, who I haven't seen in a really long time. I really miss you. So Jason, if you by any chance see you, I love you, dude. I miss you. Because I heard that he doesn't think I care about him anymore, which I do. You're still a really good friend to me, and you're really cool. I miss you. But anyways, I met him through Jason, and we, I guess, hit it off right away, but didn't hit it off right away, like, if that makes sense. And so we would talk, just me and him. Like, there would be a bunch of my other friends around, and it would be just me and him, like, talking back and forth about random stuff, like random crap. And we would just like talk about everything. Like, we had the same sense of humor. Like, we would, I don't know. And so we would walk around. Like, we would get bored sitting. So we're like, hey, you want to like walk around? And we were like, yeah. And so we would walk around, and we were by the auditorium. And my family's gonna see this, but I don't care. I'm a rebel. I do what I want. But we didn't go to the auditorium. We went by the auditorium. And I was like, yeah, I was 17. I wasn't 16. I was 17. I was like, yeah, I'm 17 and I hardly do anything crazy. Like, I want to do something crazy, blah, blah, blah. And I like hate going in the auditorium now, because me and my friends used to sneak in there all the time. After school, like after I was done my tutorials, when I was waiting for my dad to pick me up, all that stuff, like we would go in there and chill, because it was like hot outside. And I get like overheated really fast, I've learned, from Arizona and Florida. And so I go in the auditorium with my friends, and we got caught once, and now I just don't want to go back there because I don't want to get caught again. Like, I've had too many problems with the principal. Like, I'm done with that. And I was like, the door was open, the lights were off and everything, and he was like, hey, wanna go like in the auditorium? Like, you said you wanna do something crazy, like why don't you step out of your comfort zone? Like, you don't wanna get caught, there's no one in here, like, let's go in the auditorium. And I was like, you know what, why not? So we went in the auditorium, and we were both really bored, and we were talking about whatever, and there was no one in there. We were just sitting on the floor. We were just sitting there, and we were talking about random crap again, like just going back and forth about random shows, random TV, like anything. And we were talking about how we were both single, how our last relationships lasted, blah blah blah, like how they were. And I was like, so like, what do you want to do? Like, we're in here, and what do you want to do? Like, you want to go like to the stage? Like, you want to go perform? Like, what do you want to do? Like, or do you want to leave? Like, do you want to go back to our friends or what? He's like, nah, like, let's kiss. I was like, that's interesting. But I was like, no, I don't really want to, because like we're in an auditorium and I'm not falling for your games. And he ended up kissing me. And so we left and we were by the gates and my dad was ready to pick me up. And he texted me like, hey, I'm here. I was like, okay, cool. And so he walked me out, not to the truck, but to like the office area. And he kissed me again, and he was like, hey, does that mean you're still single? Like, are we still single Pringles, blah, blah, blah. Like, trying to be all cute and everything. I was like, I don't know, why don't you text me and find out? Because we had each other's Instagrams at that moment, and he was like, yeah, I will. So it was really stupid. But, so he texted me, and we ended up dating, and it was, like, so cute. Like, everyone, like, thought we were really cute together. I was friends with his friends, he was friends with my friends. We could talk about whatever. Like, I could be myself with him. That's another thing why I liked D so much, is because I could completely be myself around him, and he wouldn't judge me. Like, I would be crazy and he wouldn't judge. I would be a complete biatch and he would not judge. Like, yeah, I could be myself around him and Gabe. But then it got a little like I told him to take the date he had. He said it was from his old girlfriend. I said, take it off your bio and put mine. Like, I don't want you having another girl's date up in your bio. Like I'm the jealous type, and some guys don't like that, but I was like, I don't care. So he did. He put my date. And then this girl texted me saying how I don't even know how she got my Instagram, because Gabe and I had no pictures together on his Instagram or on mine. Like, we had one on my Snapchat, but I didn't post one. Like, we only took one picture. And we didn't have any, like, tagged or anything. So I don't know how she found me. But unless she was stalking his friends list or, like, followers list and just saw that our dates matched up, I don't know. But she texted me and was like, hey, are you dating Alex? I was like, yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm dating a Gabe, not an Alex. But people called him Alex. And she was like, I'm dating him too. I was like, oh, well, that's interesting. I was like, how did that come to be? I was like really confused, but I wasn't surprised. I was like, because I'm like, we've been dating for, I guess, a month. And I was like, whatever. And then he ended up breaking up with me and her like the same day, talking about like how his mom didn't want him to date and how he knew we were dating and blah blah blah. I say blah 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 a lot, but I don't care. And I was like, okay, well, whatever. And so she texted me and she's like, well, I'm also dating him. I was like, okay, well. And so I mentioned it to him, and then he backfired on me. Like, I was the bad guy. I was like, oh no, honey. He was talking about how, I don't know, he was just talking mad mess about me now. I'm like, oh, that's funny, because I mean, you went kissing me yesterday, but now you're talking mess about me. Like, that makes no sense. And it just, all of it made no sense. And so that girl ended up talking mess about me too, and now she calls us friends, even though she was talking mess. Like, she was talking about, oh, like, you were his girl, but I still got him wrapped around my finger. Like, you were nothing to him, blah 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 blah. And I was like, oh, this girl really wants to go. And she don't even go to our school. Like, she doesn't go to our school. And so I was like her friend. So I saw him with another girl when they were dating or whatever. I don't know what you would call them. But I was like, hey, by the way, your boyfriend's over here, like, holding hands with another girl. Like, sorry to tell you. And now she says that he's done with her. Like, she's done with him. Like, I said that I'm done with D. But she's over here posting their conversation on her Instagram. So I'm like, and I'm talking about not being in drama anymore, but here I am, like, trying to start up drama. That's not what I'm trying to do. Just, like, I'm not using any names, so no one knows what I'm talking about except for these people. Like, no one knows who the girl is. So yeah. But that's another relationship that was complete crap. I could go on and on in 2018 because honestly, like, I've had my share of guys, I guess. Actually, I haven't really dated that many people in 2018, which surprises a lot of my friends because they know who I am. Like I said at the beginning, complete boy crazy. But I've only dated D, V. I dated the alphabet, G, and that's it. So 3 guys. Like, that's not bad in 2018. Did I date them the whole year or more than 3 months? No. But I don't care. And then there was also C, but I never dated him. I just talked to him. That was another complicated relationship, like being on the phone call with him. Oh, and there was W too. I'm not saying any names. I'm only saying like 2 names, but I'm not saying the other ones because I don't really have a story about them. It's just we used to talk and now we don't. So yeah. Now, so that was breakups. That was my breakup stories. Okay, now y'all know I'm straight, all that stuff. I guess there's really nothing else. We could talk about the drama I've been in, but I mean, I don't really want any more drama, so I'm not gonna, I guess, talk about that. I mean, relationship drama, we've already talked about that. But in other dramas with other people at our school and the principal, I just don't really want to get into that. We can put that in another video or something. I don't know. But right now, I am single. I'm probably not ready to mingle because, I mean, after D, I just want to take a break. Like, I don't know. I'm talking to someone right now, but me and him are just friends. Like, we used to date when he went to high school, but when we were both in high school, I was in 9th, he was in 10th. But now we're just friends. We're just talking about random things. And so yeah. But I'm single, I'm straight, I have best friends and family, and I love them so much. Anyways, so let's go wrap up this video. It's a really long video. I'm sorry for it. It's almost midnight. Let me clear all of this so I can show you all the time. It's almost midnight. I don't know if y'all could see it, if it's in focus. I don't know. It's almost midnight. It's 11:50. And I just saw a Tana Mojo video and I had to do it. So yeah. Might be filming more videos tonight. Probably not, because I'm tired but not tired, if that makes any sense. I just want to ramble on forever because I'm excited about my new Canon camera. Sorry, I'm in my pajamas with no makeup on, with my hair not done. Like, I just took a shower. So anyways, so that's my breakups and relationships and my status and everything like that. My Instagram, all 3 of my Instagrams will be down below if you want to go check them out. I don't really use Twitter anymore, but you can check that out. Also, my Snapchat will be down below. This is the first video I've done in 2019, so I hope you guys have a great year. I really hope to do more videos this year. I'm excited because I got my new camera and my new tripod, and I'm just really excited of what this new year has to offer me. Real quick, before I exit out or like hit the record button or whatever, I would like to mention that my New Year's resolution is really stupid, but since I'm addicted to social media, is not to focus on guys. Although that's not really what I did in 2018 either, but not to focus on a relationship or anything except for my best friend and my other friends, but to try to post at least once a day on my Instagram, on my main Instagram, BABEECOURT, Babe Court with 2 E's and Babe. So I'm trying to post every day on that account, and so far I've been really good. What is it? The 6, so that means I posted 6 pictures. I've been really good about it. I started a new theme, so hopefully I keep it up, and by the end of this year I will have 365 pictures, plus a little bit more from December and November. But anyways, well, I hope you guys have a good rest of your night or rest of your day or whenever you see this. And I love you guys so much, and keep up with your New Year's resolution, and I'm gonna write down notes of what videos, sit down videos like this that I can do. Again, I'm probably gonna call this series. I'm gonna probably do more of these about random stuff like girl talk and all that stuff, but I'm gonna call it like midnight chats, because I mean it's almost midnight, probably going up at midnight anyways, so I'm just gonna call it midnight chats. So I hope you guys like this series. I'm deleting all my other videos, so yeah, but I love you guys. Now I gotta stop the recording. Bye.